Welcome on in, everybody, to QueenTiki Tarot. Sorry, I'm gonna have to like delete the very beginning part of that out because yeah, I never downloaded like the new intro that I did. I got the like photo or whatever, the gift photo, whatever it is. I got that, but I never did download the actual video that I had updated for it. So, oops, my bad. Welcome on in, everybody. Hey, Pammy Bear. Hey, Delaney. How are you? Yeah, it might have been crackling just because it was behind the sound of the actual intro. Audio, that's my bad. You know, I go through and I update the intros and stuff for each segment that I do, either on a weekly basis or a monthly, so however. So I kind of just like goofed and just didn't upload it onto, I have like OBS. I don't use, I know other people, they tend to use, I don't know what's that other system that they tend to use. I don't tend to use that system. I use OBS. It's like old school, I guess. Not really old school. It's just a lot more complicated to use. But once you start to kind of figure it out a little bit, it's not as bad. I have to thank my son for that. He kind of taught me a little bit how to use it. So, anyhow, I don't know why I went in that. Oh, let me take I forgot to take the stream starting off. So there we go. All right, so let's get on into it. Welcome in. Friday nights. After this, I will be doing the Twinflame Love read. So if you want to join me after that, you know, it'd be awesome. Keep in mind, this is for 18 and older. Age of 18 and older. If you're younger than the age of 18, get the hell out. Okay? Not being rude, but you know. The content in this could be quite triggering. So just so you know, I don't know what's going to come out. I really don't, but it can be quite triggering. This is the Dark series for a reason. This is tapping into what's going on in the different sectors of the world. It doesn't necessarily have to be here in the U.S. It could be anywhere, so keep that in mind. But it's also, it taps into very, you know, the darker energies, because not everything is like love, light in the world. There are those things that are hidden behind the scenes that we just don't know. We see it all over the news, things like that. So just keep that in mind. So some of the topics can be triggering for you. And if you don't like the darker energies or the darker side of things, that's quite all right. That's why I'm doing the Twin Flame read afterwards. I don't like to be in the negative, or I don't like to be in the darker energies too much, because it is very draining. So that's why I tend to kind of like go into the light after with the Twin Flame readings and such. So it's not that I'm like on the dark side, put it that way. We tap into that. And it's, keep in mind, the stories are not going to resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest. There may be somebody you know, this may be somebody you're dealing with, this may be you know, but just keep that in mind as well. So, alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what this read is involved in. You have right through you. Oh, okay. All right, you've got below ground level. So there's some hidden. Be something about the tunnels, hidden in a tunnel, or something, of course, hidden in the dark, or somebody's hiding. All right, what else? All right, you've got healing, recovery, alignment, neighborhood. Below ground level. manipulation, gaslighting, control. There could be somebody in your neighborhood who is trying to manipulate, gaslight, or control you while you're trying to heal or recover. It could be from like a surgery or something to that, contract paperwork. They're trying to manipulate or control some sort of contract. Watching, spying. You could have neighbors spying on you. Friend of friends. Ancestors. Your ancestors and angels are protecting you. They're sounding the alarm. They're like, be careful. There could be people in your neighborhood who are watching you. They could be trying to bind you and trap you because her hands are behind her back. So be careful. I will pull some more of these out in a bit. Let's see what this is involving. I wish the real world would just stop passing. Alright, 7. What do we need to hear? What's going on that we need to put out? Hidden deceiver. You have somebody hiding behind the scenes. Deceitful tactics to manipulate you guys to commit crime, some sort of crime. They could be trying to calculate a risk for money. Somebody could be trying to break into your home, waiting for you to leave. This could be somebody in your neighborhood. Some of you could have like a neighborhood watch, so maybe a neighbor is going to come towards you. Maybe they've seen something or they know something. But you got somebody who's watching you, spying on you within your neighborhood. They could have been paid to come in and watch you. Could be a private investigator, or they're paying to watch to see when it is that you leave, so that way they can break into your home. Okay, there's some sort of scheme. Like, what's going on? Hidden deceiver. Am I upside down? Okay, this is some of you know who this is, because this came upside down. So you may know who this is. But it's somebody who's providing some sort of resources. So they're paying, again, this is the hidden and the mysterious. You could have 2 people who are involved in this. Oh, multiple people. But you have 2 people. One you may know of. The other one is hiding behind the scenes. It's given like a puppet master kind of thing. Then you have the unseen agitator. Somebody's trying to stir up some trouble, stir up some shit for you, cause some trauma. Mysterious figure stirs conflict from behind the scenes, inciting criminal actions. This could be an attorney or somebody who works in law, who's behind the scenes, or actually they're coming in, they're spying, they're watching you. They could be trying to cause a stir, to cause you to come out of your elements, being paid to do so, or they're watching and seeing and waiting if you're going to, so that way they can try to catch it on some sort of evidence to turn it into court for some of you if you're in a legal situation. But you see, some of you see this, you know what's going on, you know what's going down. A secret organization uses its influences to control and exploit vulnerable interviews. So there could be a secret organization. It could be a group. It could be, one of those little societies. It could be a few of the different societies. Or for some of you, this could just be an individual. But not just an individual, but a couple. You have the intruder, but you do have somebody who's been breaking into your place or breaking into your home, or they're trying to get into your home, and they may come in and try to provide a false facade. So be careful if anybody is coming up to your door. A lot of times it's like a stakeout in a way, just to see your entry points and how they can get in. Others, it's kind of like they want to come in. Maybe some of you, they may want to come in and plant some sort of evidence within there in order to create some narrative, some sort of storyline to try to get you entrapped, get you arrested. Maybe like a hidden motive. Underlying reason behind the behavior remains hidden, affecting events and the hidden influence. You have somebody hiding behind a mask. Unseen force, control over criminal activities, manipulating events. So this could also be, this is giving me, it could be somebody who's wanting to come in who's very good with technology. They could be trying to influence, I'm getting like influence your algorithms. Interesting, very interesting. And for some sort of motive. To get you to react or behave in a certain way, shape, or form. But there's some sort of, you got the false front here. False fronts. Again, for some of you, you do have somebody who's coming in who may be trying to, a salesman of some sort, or it could be to try to coerce you in some way, shape, or form to allow them to come into your home. And y'all know you get them, you know, used to be, you know, vacuum sales cleaners and shit like that. Now, you know, you got all kinds of different people who are trying to knock on your door for whatever reason. But they're just trying to gain some sort of access into your home. It's either they're trying to stake it out or they're trying to plant some sort of evidence. There's a motive behind it. Layers, criminal activity. Somebody's trying to get you caught up, trying to frame you in some way, shape, or form. But be careful. They could even be trying to put something on. See, they could be trying to put something on your computer system as well to get you to fall for some sort of crime that you're not even involved in. I'm getting fall guy. They want somebody to be a fall guy in a situation. It's like planting some sort of evidence on PC, or, you know, I don't know, any kind of electronic device that you have. Or they could be trying to take something. So if you have like a tablet, a phone, a laptop, they could be trying to take or steal that from you to try to gain access and information about you. For some of you, this could have already happened. You've got I'm not sure if somebody's trying to take you out. I mean, this, okay, somebody's initial could be K. They could be trying to plant some sort of evidence within your home to try to frame you for some sort of taking somebody out. Dating history. You knew this victim. Victim didn't know. So whoever this is, you know who this is. You may have dated this person. You may have been in a long-term commitment or married. And this person is coming in. Either they have, for some of you, this may have already happened in the past, where there was some sort of somebody taking somebody out. And the victim didn't know who this person was. Again, this person could have been paid to come in. It could have been like a hit job. And the person actually is nearby you. It's like they're trying to, it is like serve you up. So somebody was paid to take you out or take out this victim. I'm getting as a sacrifice in some way, shape. They're trying to sacrifice somebody. It could be for insurance, or it could just be just to get somebody out of the way. safety. Like, they're trying to, like, okay. Okay. For some of you, they may have, it's either what they're planning on doing, or this is what happened. I'm not even gonna. Okay, somebody may think that their home is, like, not secure, but that's false. Like, your home is very secure. Or it was secure. False. Because this is upside down. You may think your neighborhood is safe. Or, like, you live in, like, a safe neighborhood. But it's a false sense of security. Like, your neighborhood is not actually as safe as what you thought, or this person's neighborhood. And it's because this person, there's somebody within the neighborhood. This person could be in the neighborhood. And now they're trying to get rid of evidence. They want to take somebody out, maybe get rid of the evidence. Because this is what this is giving. I don't know if they drive. Okay, so this is already occurred, or they're trying to cause this. You're going to get some sort of justice for this. It's going to be found out. Whoever this is going to be found. Hidden, missing, collapse. This person may have plans to do this, or may have had to have had plans to do this. And they've gone into hiding because they knew they're losing control. Medical emergency. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Why am I... Okay. Secluded area. I don't know, I'm getting harvesting organs. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. But that's what I'm getting, is like somebody is missing. Or they just went off grid. Into a secluded area. Social media. This could be a social media influencer, or this is being reported on social media, or somebody watching on social media. This person's a red flag, or there's something about a beach that could resonate. You could be nearby a beach. Or, okay, red flags, high tides, accident. They could be trying to cause an accident. This person may get in, okay, may get into an accident. There's some sort of missing pieces to the puzzle. It's like they may have kidnapped somebody out of their home, but this person, it's like they've had to kind of get rid of some sort of evidence. They may have actually... This person may, they may have been reported hidden or missing, but this person is deceased. And whoever it was, they have actually disposed of the body because they felt like that their world was caving in, coming down on them. Too much heat is what I'm getting, coming down on them. this person may have been a high risk, had a lot of medical issues, and it's in a secluded area is where I'm getting, like, the home has been in, like, some sort of small remote area. It doesn't have, I mean, could be mountains, ponds, rivers. I'm getting this person, it's like they're watching. This person is watching on social media to see if they have found any kind of evidence or found this person. There could have been some sort of vehicle that this person owns, that he or she, I did say he, but he or she could have been like an accident that might have been reported. Or they may be claiming something was an accident. Red flag. Something about an accident. It's either the car may have been in, the car of the killer may have actually been into a previous accident. So I don't know if there's like a, what do you call it? It's not freaking lemon. What do you call it? With the tags. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. If you know, if you remember what it's called, like when the car's been in an accident and then it gets resold. I forgot what it's called. I don't know why my brain's like bar. But this car, the person who did this, their vehicle may have been in a previous accident, or and have been repaired. Or it's not repaired, and say I don't know, they got like dents or dings or rust on their vehicle. I don't know, could be a white vehicle for some of you. And it looks like a small passenger size vehicle. Doesn't really look to be an SUV. It could be a very small SUV. Doesn't have to be. Oh shit, that just scared me. No, it's not written. It's not that. It's, I know what it's called. Watch, I'll think of it later. It'll hit me. I'll be like, oh, that's what it's called. Oh, a salvage title. So like when you've got like a salvage title, it's been in a wreck, and then like it winds up being able to be repaired or fixed, like because of the accident, and then you have to have it under a salvage title other than being a clean title. So this person may be driving a vehicle that has a salvage title to it, or it's, you know, a vehicle that has been into a previous accident, been repaired of some way, shape, or form, or they've got like dents and dings and crap like that in their vehicle, and it would be noticeable. Fridge, something about a fridge, cold. This person's very cold. Floorboard. There may be some evidence that is located onto maybe like some sort of wood flooring, or of some sort of ground level. And this, at the beginning, it did say under, what was it, under, so I don't know if there's some kind of like hair, nail, DNA, blood, whatever is on flooring. And it doesn't have to be wood flooring. It could be tile, it could be brick, it could be whatever. You got fridge. There's a handprint. Or again, there's could be some sort of blood that was on the ground or on a floor. The person may have actually went to the refrigerator and left a handprint on the fridge. Fingerprint, handprint. You got kitchen. Yeah, something about the kitchen. Okay, maybe in the flooring in the kitchen, there's something here. Or in the fridge, like the person may have went to the fridge. I don't know, what the hell? I don't know why I'm getting like they went there to like look for something to drink. Like they were going to grab something to drink or some shit. Oh, it's so random. Scales. Justice is being brought to the situation. This person could be a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Alright, you've got 6, 37, 5, 8, 18. Any of those numbers resonate. Okay, this person could be ex-military. Or they could have worked for the civil services. Or any of the agencies. Or there's somebody who's in the agency. Or, you know, like that 3-letter. Who is going to find this evidence. But I don't know if they ever find the body. Or you have somebody who is an ex-military is wanting to see. Okay, wheelchair. Something about the wheels turning. Hammer. Prison. This person could be handicapped in some way, shape, or form. Jeez. Okay, a hammer could have been used. Or there's something about control. Or it's a blunt force object could have been used on this person who was handicapped. Something from the kitchen. There's something missing from the kitchen that caused some sort of blunt force object. It could have been on the refrigerator. In the refrigerator. Like it could have been like, you know, I don't know if maybe grabbed a beer bottle or whatever. Or something, it was used as a blunt force object to harm this person. This person may have a criminal record already. Or maybe they had just gotten out. Dagger. Okay. For some of you, this person may have like, it's very cold person, very cold. I'm being drawn to the pink. It's a female who was handicapped. It's like this person felt heavy or heavy-hearted. This person may have fallen in the kitchen, or it was some sort of altercation in the kitchen. They may have tried to defend themselves with a knife. Or this person is very sharp and cutting with their words. Straightforward to the point. I don't know if they chained. They felt bound to this person, whoever it is. Like trapped to this person. Like, they really felt like that they were burdened by this person, and they were tired of the burden. Like, it kept them, like, secluded, unable to do what it is that they want to do. Red. There was I don't know, they saw red, and they just, like, this person just kind of snapped. Attic. Something about the attic. A-frame. And you've got footprints. There could be, I don't know, where they may have been looking for something in the attic of value. Something about a footprint. There may be a footprint. I mean, you got a handprint, but there may be a footprint that's like out of place. Could be in the attic. Doesn't have to be. There's something about like this person. It's like rusty. I'm seeing a lot of chains though too. Like, this person really felt trapped. Like that there was no other way out of this situation. This person could have been older, or could be older, because I'm getting a lot of like the like rusted and kind of worn down here, and then the dust in the attic, and then the chains are kind of like old. I'm getting like this person could be older, or the victim was older. The footprint. Okay, and there's a shoe. Something about a shoe. It's like if the shoe fits. Choke on it. Okay, wait. I think maybe the final blow to this person, like it was blunt force trauma, but I think maybe they initially tried to like choke this person, but they just couldn't get I don't know if they couldn't get a grip, or the person maybe fell, and then instead of that, they grabbed for something else to take this person out. It could have been a blunt force object, or it could have been a kitchen knife. Yeah, this person is deceased now. I'm sorry, whoever this resonates with. I'm getting like this doors swing open, like French doors in a way, in the home. But it does still give that very old, eerie feel. And I'm not trying to call people old, but you know what I mean. All right, 24, 12, 14 could resonate, 52, 26, 3, 27, 17, 47, 6, 37, 5, 8, 18, 53. FYI, these could be anything. It could be, I don't know if it's license plate, I don't know if it's coordinates, I don't know if it could be birth dates, it could be life path numbers, whatever, any of those. Okay, where's the location that this occurred? The location that this occurred. Okay. Okay, yeah, they've, like, whoever this is, it is definitely, like, they've, But there's something about paperwork, mail, paperwork. It could be a will. It could be business documentation, taxes. It could be anything into that effect, or there's some sort of paperwork that needs to be looked at. But with the, All right, you got a messenger coming in who's going to be of service, who's going to give you a piece of information to help lead to this. Again, with the watchman, this person may have watched, or they could be a security guard, or again with the forces, any of the forces, civil or armed. In addition, they're creating some sort of illusion. It's like they manifest, they wanted some sort of, it could be some money, could be money, again with the chef in the kitchen. Oh, good Lord. Okay, for some, oh Lord. I don't know if they could have, like, desecrated the body by fire. Doesn't have to be. Or this person is very proficient on how they handled it. So maybe, like, this person may have done this before. Or they've thought about how exactly they are going to do this. So it would have been, like, premeditated. Like, this person thought about it before they actually did it, and then they just finally snapped and went ahead and did it. So they may have already been, like, contemplating doing this ahead of time for some sort of, it could be life insurance policies or a will. Keeper of epic tales. There's so many, they could have, like, falsified their story. As a, like, they could have been a caretaker of some sort, portrayed to be very nurturing and caring. This could be, again, this could be somebody's mother. This person could be a mother. There could be something about the security system as well. Or this person may have thought, yeah, they thought that their home was secure. Very secure, but there's something about the security system went down or goes down for whatever reason. And so they're vulnerable to such attacks. So this would have been like a pre-planned attack. Like, this person had it kind of set in motion. It could have been some sort of piece of mail somebody's gotten. No, I'm sorry. Okay, now this is the location. I'm sorry. Alright, one more. You've got asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. A garden, museum. Somebody could have really liked flowers, roses, or had a lot of plants. Or this could be something about, they may have they may have buried this person in a garden. Or it's a cemetery. Like, this person, okay. An object. This person may have been wealthy. They could have argued or bickered a lot. There's something about in a vehicle, in arena. Competitive performance on a stage. Leather. This person traveled. It took this person, they traveled. There may be some stones that are actually placed around the body. And it could be, they may have traveled to some place where it's a bit colder, or maybe it's like something to where, go with that fridge. Fridge, cold. There's something about their, it could be in a cold environment. So like, I don't know, California, not California, well, it could be like west side of California, or I'm sorry, east side. Or Colorado, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. Shoot, could even be like, I don't know, Michigan, Minnesota, but, or even like the New England states, Maine, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kentucky. Even Kentucky gets snow. North Carolina. Okay, I'm not going to name all the damn states. Something about a roof, the rooftop. Could be a flat roof. Overhead shelter, protective canopy. This person, rooftop views, could have been watching from the rooftop. Or maybe some of those cameras were rooftop, overhead. A bench, a park. Resting at sea, pause and ponder. This ship. Person could have liked to, I don't know, sail, go on cruises. I don't know, something like bench ship. Somebody is like bench. Okay, this person felt like that they were getting put out of something, kicked out. They were benched. It's like kicked out of something, kicked off of something. And they thought it was like smooth sailing. Library, collection, research, okay. Person could like to read a lot, or really just very knowledgeable. I'm getting very egotistical. But I'm really being drawn to the windows here. Very intriguing windows. There's something about the windows of this place. Okay, what do we have here? Bathroom. The bathroom in the vehicle. Pristine. Oh, they cleaned their vehicle, whoever this is. Okay, so the vehicle, if it wasn't an accident, it's been repaired. And anything that's been left in this vehicle has been cleaned out. It is very pristine. It may not be something that may have kind of been ordinary for this person, or it's like this vehicle has been like pristinely cleaned. For some of you, it could even be the bathroom. There may have been somebody, like they went to the bathroom to maybe wash their hands. And it's just like, they scrubbed the shit out of this place. But I'm getting it's in the vehicle. There could be some sort of evidence that was left, or is still left in the vehicle. I don't know if there's some sort of DNA evidence that may be left in the vehicle. Or this person tried to make sure that they scrubbed everything within the vehicle that this victim was in. So I don't know if it's in the back seat or if it's in the trunk. But it was left very pristine. So, but that doesn't mean that DNA ain't gonna be found. Arena, lighthouse. Guiding light, the symbol, hope, waffle. Something about a storm. There was a storm brewing. Competition between, it could be between people, between siblings, family members. It could be between co-workers. Something's business. court. Something about a court. Court. I'm being drawn to court. Something about court documents. Or maybe documents were filed within the court system. And something about it caused a storm. It caused an upheaval. Somebody was really upset about this. White House. Okay, I need to know like where this body is. Where can we locate this body? Where can we locate the body? This person. Where can we locate the body? A financial center. Okay. All right. Person could be very religious, very well off, could be even in the stocks, or it could be something about stocks, paperwork concerning stocks. Maybe that they were investing into some sort of medical stocks or pharmaceuticals, shopping mall, very wealthy, variety of stores, shopping centers. Okay, the mountains. Person could be in the mountains or drove to a mountain area. Comfortable family gathering. This would be a family. It's something in a family dynamic. They took a risk. They took a gamble. Temple, church, temple. Person was very spiritual, or they could have been religious or spiritual. But again, I'm being drawn to these windows. Beautiful windows. And the arch, the high arch doorways, walk-throughs here. So it could be something significant about this person's windows and their doors. It's maybe like whoever went in or walked into this place, the alarms were off on the windows and the doors, as to not cause fear, or this person knew access in order to disarm so that way they can get in. I'm getting with this person definitely had a criminal background. They could have met in public to make arrangements. Or this person may be in jail for doing this now. Or maybe not doing this now. Again with the windows. Again with the windows. And the shopping. Something about the shopping as well. Person could have been very wealthy. Maybe it went shopping earlier that day. And then the bank. Not the bank. A mountain range. The bank of a mountain. At the bank of a mountain. In the mountains. This could all be areas, things that are located right outside this mountain range. So too, a church, a temple, a shopping mall, a banking center, a hospital. That are just nearby this mountainous area. All right, you've got concert and forest. Yeah, it's okay, so it's not just like a dry mountain area, it's like a foresty mountain kind of area. Live performance. Somebody in the, again, in the spotlight of some way, shape, or form. Dense canopy nature sanctuary forest floor, which is giving the forest floors down at the bank. So there may be a forest or whatever at the bank of a mountain. So at the bottom of some sort of mountain. There may be a trail or it's like they drove and then they had to, but the road itself is close to a mountain. And they had to have dragged the body back and then through there in order to bury. Like a dirt or gravel road that takes you back into this mountainous area. But I don't see it's too far away from the road. $500 yards, 1,000 yards off the road. Aristocrat, nobility, yeah, it's somebody who's got a bit of money. Master, nearby, or it could be a water that you pass by, body of water, mountain range, body of water, which did come up a little bit earlier. Somebody of a different race could be possible. Invisible. They're hiding behind the scenes. Or it's like they're hiding in plain sight. But they're keeping silent. Angel. Guardian angels are watching. They're making sure that this comes out. Apothecary. There could be something, again, with pharmaceuticals. Or holistic healing. Somebody maybe in a holistic healer. Or it's like they could have been a teacher as well, teaching of their struggles or pains, whatever. But you got here, nightmare. A chase. Phantom. Saint. This person, they're going to act like they're a saint, goody two-shoe kind of thing. Like, I don't know, perfect mother, perfect daughter, perfect husband, perfect son, perfect employee, perfect whatever. They act like they're just perfect. But behind the scenes, they are like a very dark and evil person. Dark, evil thoughts. May not be able to see this person clearly until this person is like triggered. Nobody can get. You gotta follow me. Baby, I'm not scared. New generation. New generation carries the codes of change. Okay. New generation. So this is somebody who was younger than them. Distraction tactic. Political tools. Keep the masses numb. Entertained. They won't see the real moves. Okay. There's something about maybe the media portraying this all, whatever this is. I don't know if it's in the media, but it's like use this as a distraction. Or there's something about look here, don't look here. So maybe like trying to lead somebody off the path to finding. It could have been, I don't know if there's a ransom? Tuning out? You're needing to tune out the noise. Peaceful protest. And population control. Behind closed, okay, yeah, behind closed doors, plans are made. That's what I'm getting with this. To reduce population under the guise of public health and sustainability, which is framed as protection may conceal a darker intention. So there's something about where it was under the guise of somebody's health. So it was somebody's health that they weren't a very healthy person, whoever it is. There was something more to it, and like whoever this was could have been a caretaker of some way, shape, or form, and because of that they were so burdened. It could even be financial burdens, or pissed off or angry, and then you've got peaceful protests. But they acted like everything was so cool. Everything was all right. Everything was fine. There could have been some arguments and some sort of disputes. True power doesn't always roar. Some of the most transformative movements in the world were won not by fists, but by an unwavering presence of people united in purpose. Again, this may have been a group effort. They could have been paid somebody to do this. Tuning out. Now would be a good time to take a break from devices, social media, and the news. When you unplug yourself from the matrix, domination and control, illusions fall away, and only the truth remains. Tuning out the noise. I don't know if that's for investigators or whatever. Distraction tactic. Yeah, tuning out, because whatever this is, it's distracting to the actual case. New generation. It could be a younger, I don't know if it's a younger detective or a younger person working on this, or you got multiple babies. You're dealing with somebody who had multiple kids, a boy toy, somebody who really likes to get around. Maybe they just had way too many responsibilities and they were figuring this out, a way out. They could have like had an affair, cheated on their person, locked up again, and then it could be an illegal alien that may have been hired to do this, who may have, again, a criminal record. 46, 190, 98, 20, 29 could resonate. And I'm not saying that every, you know, person who's like coming to this country. Nothing against, it's just what's coming out. So don't come after me. And I don't even know who this is for. Promiscuous. $135. Better lover. Someone else, someone good has their eye on you. Okay, so you've got blocking finances. Somebody, again, could have blocked some sort of finances, could have cut somebody out, because maybe they found out that they were cheating on their spouse. And there may have been a divorce coming. Work addict. Can't turn it off. Now this person is focused just on their work. They're being quiet, focused on their work. Whoever this is, their finances are being blocked. Hey Dan, how are you? Welcome on in. Fire starter. Mental health. This person likes to start some shit. Cause illusions. Or this person likes to overindulge in substances, and when they do, like, you see their other side come out. Depending on, I mean, if I'm getting like whiskey or something like that. Growth mindset. Palo Santo. Make sure that you're clearing yourself of Palo Santo, or there could be something about clearing the way. Like your way is clear, or something about a clearance. And there's like, wherever the body is, there's like a clearance. Like you walk down, but there's some sort of clearance. And then occult. This person could have been like in a group, or this person had cult-like thinking. This person is very strange, out of the ordinary, or you just found their behavior, or you find their behavior quite strange for the situation at hand. changeable and adaptable, unlimited abilities. What I'm getting is their behavior is going to be increasingly getting a little bit weirder and weirder and weirder, whoever this is. But they're trying to cause some sort of illusion. And it could be, you know, while under the influence, or some of you, the illusion's going to drop when they're under the influence. Adventurous jet setter. This person may be a traveler, high traveled, or they have traveled to here. Again, if it is an illegal alien, I'm not saying it is, but this person could be trying to flee the country, trying to get out of the country so they don't get caught. And again, causing some issues, fire starter. And it was a mission. They were paid to do this. Alright, what time is it? Where's the time? Okay, I gotta start to close this up. A white wolf. It could be in an area where there are wolves very present. In the area, number 7 could resonate. This person feels like that they're free of this situation, or they wanted some sort of freedom. Again, there's a storm, sunrise, head of the pack. This person could be been like, I'm getting like a few different people who are involved. So it's just like a pack mentality. So maybe one person paid somebody else to do this, but yet the other person was like ahead of some sort of group or whatever dynamic in order to make this happen, to make this come through. Sunrise, awakening, because somebody wanted a fresh start, wanted a new beginning. It's about work, conflict. They were hurt. I'm getting like they were hurt about some shit. I don't know. I'm getting somebody may have been cut from a will, cut from some sort of business contract. That maybe they thought that they were owed, and you've got clouds. Unclear. Fish. Could be dealing with Pisces. Don't have to. Okay, the water surrounding it could be like a big fish pond, or, you know, there are prominent fish in this lake. So it's not like some little just off little pond that, you know, isn't out of the, you know, doesn't have any like prominent fish. This is also given like, I don't know, I'm getting salmon? Could be salmon? I don't know. Those are the yellow or orange roughy. I don't know. Those are like the orange fish. Or somebody had goldfish. I don't know. You got uprooted. Oh, they may be trying to, oh, okay. They may be trying, okay, you got transplant. To move the body. Eagle. Lion, which would be Leo. They may be trying to take some sort of move or make some, again with the gardening though. Somebody could have really liked plants or something about the garden. There could be some sort of evidence that's planted in a garden. Or again with like, there could be flowers. I don't know about this time of the year. Or maybe this place is known to have like the foliage that's around it. At the base of this mountain, there could be something about some sort of flowers or flowering trees, or just flowers around this area that tend to grow. It may be well known to have that type of vegetation around there. And you've got the eagle. But I'm also with the transplant. They could have really been like, yeah, displaced. They know that, okay, so somebody may have actually moved the body and they moved it to that location. So it was from one location, of course they traveled, transferred, but it may have been just a temporary location and then they moved the body to another location. Or it's just giving transplant, just moving it from just the home to where it's at, transport. There could also, again, I did say something about organs. Or somebody, like, again, pharmaceuticals, medical, there's some stocks involved. I don't know. Somebody could have been waiting, I don't know, a medical malpractice suit. Or going to file a medical malpractice suit. I don't know. Confidence, ego. But somebody they're really cocky, really confident that they're going to get away with this, but it's not. They're not going to get away with this. Lion. And again, if you see in the background, the mountain. So, this person, it could have been from like a very dry or like no grass kind of thing. And then, but it was moved into a location where, so I take that as it resonates. All right, I'm going to get a time frame as well, like when this occurred. Convertible, maybe a convertible, or it could be the color of that car, which that's a very rare color on a vehicle. Actually, kind of reminds me of my grandpa's old Ford. Was it a Ford truck? It was like a 78 or 79 truck. But this is a convertible. But that color, it's like a seafoam green. Could be something about the color. Something about a change as well. A train. Moving on. Going with the flow. On track. Things are on track, whoever this is for. To finding this. And again, sail. Something about a sailboat, a yacht, a cruise liner. Or travel. This person is definitely trying to figure out a means of travel. They could have traveled by many means to flee or to get here. I don't know. 50-50. This time things can go either way. Again, with the boat. Number 2 could resonate. 5, 6, or 7. But I'm also getting somebody's, it's like their time. They know their time is limited. Tick-tock. Yeah. Cross. Roadblock. And Phoenix. Rising from the edges. Again, they may have tried to burn the body, or this is what they're going to try to attempt to do. Is to go to the location, move the body, and to try and burn it. Cremate it, get rid of any remaining evidence. Or maybe that's what they did. Roadblock. They're trying to regroup, get together, because they know that their time is coming to an end. Yeah, for some of you, like this person, there's the urn. Fish hook. Ugh. They may be trying to throw the ashes into a body of water. Burn the body and then... Or it's like hook, line, and sinker. 8-5. They feel like they're going to get a lucky break. Or I'm getting, like, for some of you, like this, the detectives will get a lucky break. They may find, like, things have been kind of like a maze, or things have been delayed. It could even be weather that may have caused some sort of delay. This person traveled, like, a far away from their home place, which does give maybe possibly an illegal alien, or they traveled a distance away from the location of the victim. And then you got likely. 2, 3, which is funny, it's a yes or no. At this time of the situation, outcome is likely to occur. So they're going to find whoever this is, whoever the victim is, and then yes, absolutely yes, you're going to find it. a situation or event is right on track at this time. So they're being divinely guided to find whomever this is, and they're being led to the right location. Now let me get a couple, you know what, let me get some timing, and then I'll get some zodiac signs, see if we can pull some of that timing. When did this occur? When did this occur? Okay. 7. So it could be, the number 7 could resonate. Could have been 7 o'clock, 7 a.m., you know, or something about number 7. You have the power to create timing, taking action. 34, again with the 7, it breaks down 7 and 9. Next year, November, and 7, again, 7, 7, 9. November. If you look, there's the waterway. And by the end of the year, and then next fall, they may not find this body until the fall time, or things will be closed out by fall. 12 or number 3 could resonate. 10 or number 1 can resonate. 38 or number 11. Again with the mountain range, and this may be what a delay is, the cold. But if you're seeing like the mountains with the clearing, and then by the water. But there's a clearing that is nearby. Open. Number 9. Again, there's like, I'm thinking that's like honeysuckles, that's a hummingbird. I don't know, again with the flowers. And then it's time to move forward. It's time to go for it. So again, with that number 7 resonates. All right, let me get some zodiac signs. Who could be involved in this? Okay, I'm going to use this one. Down south. No, I don't like grits. I never really did like grits. I think I tried it once, and I was just like, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with Sagittarius again in the fall or this could have happened during Sagittarius season. Aquarius, which I did see quite a bit of Aquarius there. Then you got Scorpio. If you're dealing with the Scorpio. Jupiter placements. So any of these could be in their Jupiter placements. Either their sun sign or Jupiter placements, or this cycle is turning. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Person could have been creative, but they really did act impulsively. And then you have, again, with the Leo, double confirmation, and then person was very stubborn or bold. And it could be one of the fixed signs. And then again, Virgo. I'm sorry, Scorpio. In the fall during Scorpio. Yeah, this could happen, could be coming forward by this fall, or it's going to be cleared out or cleared up by the fall. And something about the Uranus placements. So you could have any of these in your Uranus or your Jupiter or Sun, Moon, Rising. But this is who's like involved in this situation. But this was a double confirmation on the Leo, so that'll be a little bit heavier in their placements. So, all right, that's what I have. That's what I have. I don't know who this is for. Don't come after me. So, I don't know. That's all who it's for. Alright. Now, as always, I never hope any of this resonates with anybody. As far as the dark series go, I don't ever want these to resonate with anybody. But I know, you know, things happen in our world that we don't like. And sometimes we gotta kind of, you know, take a look at those as well. Alright, that's what I have for everybody. I'll be back here in like a half an hour for our Twin Flame collective read. I'm going to cleanse and clear my energy and different set of decks out here, and I'll be back here for y'all. Thank you, Dan, Pammy Bear, Delaney, for being here. I truly appreciate y'all. Well, Pammy, I know, I just caught where you said it's dark. I'm sorry, I was like in the, you know, tuned in here, so sorry, I wasn't reading the chat entirely. But yeah, it's the dark series, and you know what, I don't like tapping into some of it, but I've been guided to do it, and I kind of fought myself, argued with God. I was like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to, and it's like, no, do it, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do this. And I was like, oh, so I kind of put it off for a while, and I was like, I don't want to, because I don't like being in that energy for too long, especially the visuals that I get from it. I don't like it. Some of it is like stomach turning to me. Some of it could be like, yeah, it depends on what I get. I could just want to burst out with tears because it's just, it's sad. And, you know, just we pray for those who are involved. And I never want this to be any kind of anybody's story. But like I said, I know it is at times. And I pray for all involved. Your justice. I pray for your justice and that you get the answers that you're seeking in this situation. So, whoever this applies to, I don't know who it applies to. All right. See you guys here shortly. Love, love, love. Hi, Shirley. Welcome in. I'm headed out. See you in a little bit. Bye. Let me say goodbye. Bye.